Hi, my name is Andreina Ventura. I'm 27 years old. Tonight I'm talking about CNAs. CNA means Certified Nursing Assistants. Those are the people that are in charge of taking the vitals, bathing, feeding, ambulation, transportation of patients. It can be in a nursing home, hospitals, and also doing private care. It's a short class, I'm sorry, that you take. It's sometimes it can be 2 months, or depends how long it takes for you to take the class. You get certified, then you take your license for the state that you're in. It's a very beautiful job, because you get to know the person from the inside of their situation. It's a job that requires a lot from us, because you have you have to empathize with the patient. You have to make them trust you. You have to make them feel that you understand their needs, and that you are always putting yourself in their position. Not always the patient is pleasant and it's nice and it's happy, because some of them are sick, very sick, and when you're sick, you don't like people too much, I should say, to say it that way. But you have to put yourself in their position. But so for that part, you need to be sensitive. Then there's another part when you can be too sensitive, because in that type of job we get attached to the person. We get so attached to the patient because we see them every day. In the hospitals it's a little different, because they come and go. But in nursing homes and private care, you get attached, you get familiar with them, you get to know their family members, and they make some of them make you feel like you're part of their own family. So when they're too sick, or they get too sick and then they're died, it's very hard, and we need to keep our composure and keep going and keep doing our job. So sometimes it gets so frustrating, for us as workers, because it's like, I'm a human too, and I have feelings, but you can let that come over you. You need to keep going and just hold the tears back and keep going and keep working, because that's what you're there for. I've been a CNA for over 6 years, and I completely love my job. Of course, I have times where I'm so frustrating because it takes a lot from me. And plus, I have a son also. So the job is very, very time consuming. But it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area, beautiful career. You get to know the person as a human being. You learn a lot. I've been in all the areas. I work in hospitals, nursing homes, and private also. Actually, my first job was doing private care. And my last job was in the hospital like 2 months ago. I just finished my job as a CNA. And I love it. It's beautiful. And it makes you stronger. It makes you learn a lot from the doctors, from the nurses. Most of the time, we report to the nurses. The nurses they're our head, to report anything that happened with the patient. We're not allowed to give medications, but sometimes there's some exceptions. When you do a private care, you are allowed sometimes to give medications to the patient. You get the instructions and you can give it to them. That not always happen, but most of the times. I recommend anybody to do it, actually, but you need to be aware that you're gonna see a lot of things, that some of those are not very pleasant, or very glad, or very nice to see, to look at, like, for example, when you need to clean a patient, when they're gonna do a wound change and stuff like that. There's sometimes not something that you want to see in a regular basis, but you get used to it, and the job is beautiful, and if you love what you do, that's the key for everything. And I really loved it since I was in school. I loved it, and every time I go to a different place, it's very, very more, I don't know how to say it, but I feel better. Like, I feel that I love my job more than ever, because it's something that really changed the way you look at things, the way you look at life, the way you look at the future. Now with the pandemic, I've seen it all. I can say I've seen it all. And personally, I wasn't too scared about the pandemic. I never was. I'm too scared about it. So, and I think my job helped me with that a little bit because I see it all. I've seen it all. So, but with the pandemic, this is real, and it's sad what the hospitals are going through, and the nursing homes and stuff like that. It's really sad what we're going through right now. So I can really say, like, if they're saying use your masks, because what we happening right now in the world is real, sadly. But like I said, my job helped me to be stronger for this situation, and I love it. Like, it's a really, really beautiful, beautiful career. Thank you.